The music news for the streets, the music news for your beats, the news for the music stuff that you gonna need. We gon' talk about plugins, we gon' talk about gear. If it's news on this music, we gon' talk about it here. Let's go. Welcome to the music news for the streets. I'm your anchorman, something, hit the keys. In today's newscast, we have all kinds of exciting stories from Arturia to Karanye sounds, but our top story today involves one of the producer community GOATs, my guy Curtis King. So recently, Curtis King's YouTube, Gmail, all his stuff got hacked. And he basically breaks it down and tells us how not to get scammed and so on and so forth. I'll give you guys a couple examples as well. But let's go ahead and take a look at Curtis's video. I'm just gonna play a couple snippets, but I will leave the link all the way down below in the description so you can watch the full video if you want to. So let's see what Curtis is talking about.
Not only did my Gmail account that's linked to my YouTube get hacked, but my YouTube itself and the person that ended up inevitably hacking my dish replaced this channel as being a crypto channel. I went to a studio session. I got home probably about midnight and I hadn't edited the video that I had to go out for the next day. Everything's going good. And then it dawned on me, oh snap, there's a sponsor that reached out to me on the 18th that sent me a contract that I hadn't got back to.
So also guys, be very careful and very wary. I'll show you guys something real quick. This is kind of what my email looks like. So I often get, this is my spam box. So again, you know, spam's gone every 30 days. So it's like every day I'm getting a message from somebody asking me either to sponsor them or whatever, you know, my dear, I'm from Africa, I got $1 million from you, that crap. I would show you guys my other email, but I just got a lot of sensitive information in there. I just can't show you guys. But let's take a look back at a few more things Curtis is talking about.
And they said, greetings, my name is Charles McKay, and I am a copyright expert at Vandalism Sounds. Vandalism Sounds is an actual brand, and I've bought stuff from them. The thing that
So you got to watch out for that because they do be scamming, especially in the comment section. Don't ever click on nothing that says, you've won something from Telegram, et cetera, because none of the content creators sent you that. It's some scam artists. So just watch out for scams. Everybody's scamming.
Bothered me though about this email and why I probably dragged my feet was the fact that it was C. McKay Vandalism at Naver.com. The first thing I did was did a research of what the hell is Naver. And Naver is a South Korean online platform operated by the Naver Corporation. It's been around since 1999.
See, he even did his research. He even tried to find out exactly who the company was, who he was dealing with, because that's what you always have to do, especially when it's like a company you've never heard of. All right, guys, so just make sure that you're taking Curtis's advice. Make sure you always double, triple, and quadruple check any kind of sponsors that you get. Because again, we can't be having our YouTube greats getting their accounts taken over and turning into crypto. So it's funny, but it's not funny. So our second story that we have for you guys today comes from the good people over at Arturia. Looks like recently Arturia just dropped another plugin. These guys are on fire over there. I tell you what, it's called Augmented Brass. I don't have the plugin, but I do have a sound demo I want to give you guys that I got right off the website. So you can check it out too there. But basically it sounds like this. It's all kinds of different brasses from their series. So it's going to be like everything else in the Augmented series, where it's going to be a lot of different textures, a lot of different movements. So here, as we look at the GUI, you can see it's going to have color, time, motion, different effects, reverb, and delay with a morph button. As they say here, Augmented Brass delivers a rich variety of expressive, unique, and powerful brass sounds for modern production and composition, uniting beautifully recorded samples, bold synth engines, and seamless morphing between them. So just like everything else, you already know it's going to be fire. It's Arturia. So I think the intro price is $69.99, then it's $99 after the intro. I also want to add, if you go over to Loop Cloud right now, you can sign up for a 14-day subscription, a free trial, and you can get Arturia's Tape Mellify for free. If you missed the free boat on Tape Mellify last Christmas, not the one that passed, but the one before that, this is a very solid lo-fi plugin. It's very good on drums. It basically gives everything kind of that Mellotron sound, if it makes sense, but it adds static, mechanics, all kinds of stuff to your sound. Very good plugin. Again, you can just sign up for the 14-day free trial over at Loop Cloud, and you can get this for free. And over at Plugin Boutique this month, with anything that you purchase, they're giving away a free copy of Muga Fuga 108S Cluster Flux. It's basically an emulation of a guitar pedal, so nice little free plugin. And while we are on the topic of sales, this just in, over at Zounds this month, they got all kinds of stuff on sales. We're gonna run through a few of the sales, but you can actually get this Moog Grandmother analog keyboard synthesizer right now for $999. It's typically, I think it's $1249, so it's $250 off right now, brand new. And if you take a look here right now, you can get it with 6 payments for no credit check or 4 payments for no credit check. So I'm just saying, if you need to finance that baby, you can get it right now, for the low. They also have, it's microphone month. And so this month they have all kinds of different microphones on sale. I'm actually using this microphone right now, which is this Universal Audio Spear DLX modeling microphone. This microphone typically costs $1,500 or $1,499. It's on sale for $200 off. And if you don't like this version, you can get this the lower version, the LX. And that one's only $799 right now. So it's $200 off that one as well. So it's normally $999. These mics model all kinds of different microphones, from UA67s to Sony's to everything that you can think of. The Slate Digital VMS microphone is also on sale. This is $200 off. There's just a ton of different microphones that are on sale. It's microphone month over at Zounds, and they got whatever you're looking for. So you can see the C214 is on sale. I think this is $100 off, $66 off. That's not bad. You can't beat that. So again, there's a whole bunch of different stuff going on here this month. I would definitely recommend checking it out. Again, $799, $200 off the LX, which is the smaller version of this one. You just got all kinds of different stuff. Telefunkins, Loud Audio, all kinds of mics on sale this month. Shure is having a bunch of different sales. And then they also have, a bunch of Shure stuff on sale. So, over at Zounds this month, all this stuff is basically you can get without a credit check as well. So like these microphones that you're looking at, you can get these without a credit check, and you can finance all these. So if you're looking to upgrade your sound, see all these, no credit check, no credit check, no credit check. So I'll leave my link below. Make sure y'all use my link if you're gonna go get anything from Zounds this month. But you know what I'm saying? I can't stress enough. Check it out if you're looking for a microphone, because there's so much stuff on sale, $200, $300, $400 off these microphones, and off Moog stuff too as well. All right, guys, so I want to start a new little segment on these newscasts where I give a little spotlight to different producers in the community, and not necessarily unknown producers. Maybe we'll do some unknown producers, but I want to do like people that I follow and people that I would recommend and stuff that I watch, just in case, you haven't seen it, or if you're new to the community and you don't know how to find these people, or you want some trusted names or some people that you can trust. Well, these are people that I trust. And the first spotlight I want to put on today is the dopest podcast in the whole entire hip hop community, this YouTube community. I want to give a special shout out to my guys over at the Audio Nerds podcast. Yo, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know who Help Me Devon is, but Elgene and Courtney are funny too, man. And they make this podcast great. So I'm going to give you guys just a snippet, and I'm going to leave this link down below too as well. You should really follow Help Me Devon and check this podcast out, because you will crack up, because it's like, we're all audio nerds. Like, if we're producers or engineers and all this stuff, we're all audio nerds, right? So we talk about all this nerdy stuff. We always fight every day about which DAW is better, which EQ is better, which compression's better. Bro, they're doing this on the podcast every week, and it is freaking hilarious. So this is how the podcast be starting off.
You ever walk into somebody's studio and you just know he don't own his plugin?
No, I never.
And
done that.
what's the warning signs? I'll tell you warning signs.
Oh, what's the warning signs of knowing somebody don't own their plugins?
Yeah.
When they tell me hold on, and they have to shut down something. And when they say hold on, 1 second, hold on.
I'll give you another one.
It's the auto tune for sure. That lets me know.
You got to be there when they restart their thing, because I don't know if you know, but if you ever own uTorrent, I'm not saying I have, but it's the first thing that opens.
You're getting older. You're getting smart.
He's telling you the game, but they're just funny, and they like debate. Like, they do all kinds of different stuff where it'd be like, one's got to go, and then it'll be like 3 companies. So it'll be like Omnisphere, Analog Labs, or, whatever, Serum. One's got to go. And then all the producers like, oh, I can't lose none of that stuff. And then they debate about that. And that's how they kind of get into the flow of the podcast, which is pretty dope, because I like podcasts that just start off with people just talking, and then it flows into the podcast. And that's kind of how they roll. So, again, I want to give a shout out to these brothers, because they be holding it down. Podcast is A1, my boys, A1. All right, guys, and the last story I have for you guys today, Karani Sounds just dropped a new plugin. It's kind of old, it's kind of new, it's Vapor Keys. It looks like they're getting away from contact banks and just making standalone plugins. So I've actually completed a review on this plugin earlier this week. I'll just leave that link below too so you can check it out. I'll give you a brief sound demonstration from that video. But as we take a look here at Vapor Keys, how do they explain it? They say it's sun-baked electric pianos, the ultimate 90s inspired blend of classic and modern sounds, meticulously sampled electric pianos, FM and wavetable synths, a built-in vintage rack with 40 custom algorithms, easy to use interface, and a smart random bar. So the random bar is super dope, again, because you can randomize all the parameters in there. As we look here, this is basically what the plugin looks like. Looks beautiful in my personal opinion, but it's gonna have their vapor dimension and their reverb on there, which has a whole bunch of nice algorithms and stuff like that. So I'll just play a little sound demonstration from the video that I put together. So this is basically the beat that I made for the demonstration. All the melodic pieces come from Vapor Keys. So let's go. So that's kind of what the plugin sounds like. It's really good for anything, really. Lo-fi, vaporwave, or whatever you want to call it. Boom bap, trap, drill. I mean, it's really good for anything. You can use this plugin for anything. So that's what I got for you guys this week from the music news for the streets. Once again, I'm your host. I am your anchorman, something, something, something. Hit the keys. Signing off. See you next time.
Some, hit the keys.